I saw somebody up here, maybe it was Lewis earlier today. He said, hey, who's got a book within them, right? Saw a lot of hands go up. So I thought I would kind of give you guys a whole picture of what we did with my wife's book, Recipe Hacker, to sell 21,000 copies in 4 days. Would that interest you guys to know the formula of that? Because if you have an idea for an info product, I want to help you guys. And plus a few people asked us, like, hey, tell me more about information marketing. So Craig's going to be talking about that in a few minutes. But I figured I can show you guys. So what we did is we got affiliates. And affiliates are people who already market on the internet. They have an info product of some sort. They have a digital PDF ebook of a nutrition program or follow-along workouts, right? They might have workout videos. They might have some kind of a membership site. And so these people are affiliates. And really, you can look at them as hired guns. Hired guns who already have a list and are willing to mail out for you in exchange for commission. And so we got them on board and we said, hey, we will pay you 75% commission of the sales of this Recipe Hacker book. So we ordered, 20,000 copies of the book, easy enough, from the publisher, right? And we sold the Recipe Hacker book, try and write big enough, for free. We sold the book for free, but we just said, you pay $5.95 shipping and handling. Right? So we sold the book for free. You pay $5.95 shipping and handling, and we'll send it to you. And we told our affiliates, we'll pay you 75% commission. Now, 75% commission of $6, that's not a lot of money. No affiliate is going to want to mail out for that. Remember, these affiliates have 30,000, 50,000, 100,000, 500,000 people on their email list, right? So you get enough affiliates together, and you can have a really big product launch. And a product launch, you've probably seen it. Shauna Kaminsky recently did one with My Bikini Belly. The launch was last month. It ended last month. Within 6 months, My Bikini Belly sold, what was it? 1.3 or 1.4 million. I don't know if she's in here or not. But 1.3 or 1.4 million dollars in a 6-month span from the time they created it to the end of the launch. And so the way they did that was through affiliates, right? They're not buying Facebook ads. They're going to people who already have a list, and they're saying, hey, you have a list of people who want to get in shape, who want to burn fat, want to eat for fat loss. Well, here's how they can do that. I'm willing to give you 75% commission. So we can do that with the physical book. We can do that with the DVD. You can do that with follow-along videos. Excuse me. And so with that free book offer, we said pay now $5.95, and you can get the book for free. Now, here's what happens next. They go, when they pay, they go to a shopping cart, right? Shopping cart, and they pay. Immediately it says, hey, don't leave yet. You get 3 offers. Offer number 1, number 2, and number 3. So watch what happens next. And these are called one-click upsells, right? One-click upsells. Because they've already put in their credit card info here. We've already charged them the $5.95 for this free book. These 3 are digital products. So we go from a physical product, we upsell them on digital products. Hey, did you want more recipes? Pay another $15 more for more recipes. Did you want healthy snacks and breakfast foods? Yes, another $17, please. And did you want another, on-the-go foods or something? I forget what it was. And that was like $11. And all of a sudden, the shopping cart value, and by the way, this is a one-click upsell, which means there's a button here that says, I'll take it or I won't, right? And below it is a link that says, so it says add to order, or the little tiny link that says, no, thank you, I'll pass on this one-time offer, right? So a person who pays $5.95 might very well end up paying $25, $30. They got the physical book for free, but they said, yes, I'll take this, I'll pass on that, and I'll take this, please. And now the affiliates were getting a bigger commission, and they were more incentivized. So that's called the product launch, and you can do that with affiliates. And so people ask me, well, what kind of info products could I create? Do I just have to write a book? The answer is no. There's something called membership sites, right? So an example of a great membership site might be something that's, let's say, $29 a month. Maybe you have some value to give people, right? New workouts every month. You have new recipes that come out for the month or meal plans. My membership site, Fit Pro Newsletter, many of you use it. We send out content on your behalf. We help you build an email list. We give you done-for-you promotions, right? So you got the membership site content, which is like EFT, a little harder to sell. It is harder to sell a membership because when you're selling something to someone online who's never met you, you can get them to pay you $19 once or $29 once. It's a little more difficult to convince someone who doesn't know, like, and trust you to pay you $29 a month and commit to a $29 a month recurring payment. Because now what's running through their head is, what if you keep charging me and don't stop if I don't want to do this? So typically, you'll want to do what's known as a front-end product. So whatever space you want to go into, if you want to go into muscle building, fat loss, nutrition, right? You know, fresh juices, smoothies, whatever. If you're going to have a continuity site, a membership site, you want to have a front-end product first. And a front-end product could be a simple $9 ebook. A $9 ebook, one-time purchase. They purchase this for $9. They're now on your email list. The know, like, and trust factor builds, and they're more likely to take this membership site offer when you offer it to them a few weeks later. And the way I would offer it to them if I were you would be $1 for the first 30 days. Right? $1 for the first 30 days. Is this making sense to everybody in here? Good. Good. So the front-end product, it's almost like a little, it's like, hey, you know what it is? It's a low-barrier offer, isn't it? It's an LBO. They're not going to commit to $29 a month yet. They don't know us, like us, trust us, but they will commit to a low-barrier offer. An ebook that gives them a solution, maybe some recipes, some workouts they can do for the next 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks, right, that promises some kind of an outcome for just one-time $9 fee. And now you get to position yourself as an expert and then sell your membership site. So what else can you offer them? There's something called micro-continuity. Micro-continuity is pretty cool because there's a platform called Wishlist. So like if you have a program that has progression part of it, right? Okay, this is a 6-week program, but everybody starts off at week 1, and you have to finish week 1 to get to week 2 because there's progression involved. Well, you can do it using Wishlist. Wishlist goes right on top of WordPress, like a WordPress blog. Any web designer, developer can do that for you. And all of a sudden, you have this evergreen thing. So if I've got a 6-week micro-continuity, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, right? So you might sign up today, and you get week 1. And maybe you're just paying $4 a week. See, that's what micro-continuity is. A small amount for a small period of time. $4 a week, right? But look how it adds up. Right? $24, boom, instead of a $9 front-end product. You might come on board on week 1, and when you're in week 2, maybe Anna here comes on board at week 1, so you're at week 2, she's at week 1, and the modules don't open up until they're supposed to for you. So you've got an evergreen product. It's called Evergreen. You don't have to start everybody on a start day like we do in the offline world. Wishlist lets you do a micro-continuity where you can say, hey, it's going to be $4 a week for 6 weeks. Each week opens up right after you sign up, and you're golden. Making sense to you guys? Great. Just want to, again, get your kind of brain stimulated on all the different online products you can do. We got a few clients in our info mastermind group that Craig and I run who do high-end coaching, right? So their whole thing is, it's called high-end coaching, heck, right? And their whole thing is, the model looks like this. A lot of authority. Like, you have to be a badass in your space. So John Romanello does this, right? New York Times bestselling author. Is Darren in here? Big Darren, are you in here? Darren, I don't see him. All right, Darren, he does this. Maybe he's out there or something. Samantha from the Online Info Ignition Group, are you in here? Samantha does this with nutrition. Summer Montauban. But all of them have already positioned themselves as authorities using social media, the stuff we talked about earlier this week, right? Or this weekend. They're experts. So Darren will do it with bodybuilders and fitness competitors. Summer will do it with fitness competitors. And what ends up happening is you're an authority and people want to work with you instead of a no-name person. And remember, you can build authority within like 5 to 6 months. Within 5 to 6 months, you can pump out enough YouTube videos, get enough Facebook images out, and get Instagram blowing up where people are like, man, this person's an authority on this one thing. And that is fantastic because once you have authority, then you go, hey, I've got no front-end product to sell you for $9. You're going to go right to my website where you fill out an application. And then from the application, I'm going to review and then if I invite you on board, I'm going to do a 8-week, 12-week, 19-week diet program for anywhere from $700 to $2,000. You see what happens? So whereas a micro-continuity program or just a digital PDF, right, like an ebook, you'll have to sell a whole bunch of them to make, let's say, $50,000 a month. Well, at $2,000, you just need to sell, what, 25 people via application to make 50 grand, right? Easy as pie. Once you've done this part, of course, the authority building, right? Otherwise, you're like, why should I buy from you, right? And so that's another funnel that we've created for our coaching clients. And they do really well with this. And so remember, you don't only have to sell like follow-along workouts or ebooks. You can actually sell high-level coaching. If you make diet programs, custom workout programs, holy cow. There's people all over the globe who buy from you at a high dollar amount. What else do we have? Let's see here. We talked about the micro-continuity. We talked about the membership sites. We talked about the high-end coaching programs. We talked about the physical book that you sell for free, right? That's how we sold the physical book. How awesome is that? Hey, take the book for free, just pay for shipping and handling. And once we got that credit card information, the shopping cart started offering 3 offers to them. And you can do this with videos, follow-along videos, digital PDF, membership sites, you name it. But as long as you know that you have this unique and special thing that you can sell online to the masses, you've got another income stream waiting to happen.
Joined the mastermind 8 months later, on track to make close to $100,000 a year.
I was able to grow my business about $65,000 to $75,000 a year. Within the first year, I was able to scale that to a $100,000 business.
I was barely making $100 a month, and that was a year ago. And now I just had my first $12,500 a month.
I made a grand total of $250. Since joining, I'm now bringing in just over $4,000 per month. We know exactly what you guys need to do to get to where you want to get to, if you can tell us where you want to get to. My wife quit her job recently, which has just been the biggest blessing for the both of us, and moving forward, we can't wait to work together.
The collective knowledge at these meetings is incredible. I just get so many ideas, what's working in other people's businesses.
Ahrefs has taught me to give up control and increase my leadership. My businesses are growing, but my stress level isn't.
Having this family of people that get it and help and support you, it's just something I've never ever found before.
They tell you what works, what doesn't, and then they give you specific marching orders on what you need to do to grow your business. You have to know your marketplace inside and out. Write your sales copy first before you create your product. You'll have a good idea if you can sell it or not.
All a good email broadcast needs to do is to sell the click. You see the subject line, and you typically see the first sentence of the email, right? So I like to enter the conversation as it's happening. Someone walks in through that door as I'm getting to the meatiest part of this presentation.
The network of people that are in this mastermind, just that alone has tripled the amount of revenue that I'm doing online.
I really only work about 4 to 5 focused hours a day. I get to spend time with my wife and my daughter.
I have the freedom to work when I want to.
My only regret is not joining earlier.
To say that our lives have been changed by the mastermind is an understatement.
You just have to take action and try. You have to just go all in and not hold back and do whatever it takes to get what it is that you want.
The only thing you get paid for is done. Think about that.
Success manifests itself when you work your ass off. The best leaders know that enthusiasm will motivate and inspire and move people to action.